Hi everyone and welcome to Prepping Essentials. Wanted to do a fairly quick video just to highlight a news story that's come out in the US over the last month. The Department of Homeland Security, they've been doing a lot of research into critical infrastructure and having looked at the potential for terrorist attacks on the electricity grid, they've put out a message telling all Americans that they should be prepping and they should have preps in the home to last them for 6 months in terms of essentials such as food, water, etc. You can do a bit of research yourself on this if you just go into Google or whatever search engine you use and type in DHS tells Americans to start prepping. It'll bring up lots and lots of links for you to have a look at. The potential for attacks or breakdowns of national grid in terms of electric, it's nothing new. It's something that the American government's been looking at for a long time, and the British government also has been looking for a long time. It's mainly because the critical components, the larger substations and transformers, they're not made in the UK or the US. They're generally made out in Korea, and from order it can take from 6 months to a year to get them shipped out. A little bit different to a power line going down because of a tree falling on it in bad weather. We're talking major breakdowns of major components, but certainly the systems are elderly, they're very susceptible, and if the Americans are starting to put out messages such as prep for 6 months, then what do they know that we don't know? Anyway, so what do we need to do and start thinking about? Well, it's pretty much what we should be doing anyway. We should be having a look at our supplies in the home and, where necessary, topping up the stocks of water or food, particularly stuff that doesn't need a lot of preparation time or a lot of water to actually get it cooked and ready to eat. Other things to think about, well, how about power, something to replace the electric when it does go out. Personally, I've got one of those portable electric generators. I use that in the camper van when I'm out in the woods or in the hills. It's big enough actually to run a microwave because I do have one in the van. Alternatively, you could start thinking about and researching into the potential for solar panels. They're not actually that expensive. It's the batteries that are, and I'm sure we'll do a video on that at some point. But you can pick up small-scale solar panels for not that much money. If you just want to charge up things like your laptop or your mobile phone, if it's working, of course, with the grid down, or to recharge some rechargeable batteries for torches and things like that, then it's worth having a look into that, and it's certainly something that we'll look into in future videos. Other than that, take a look at your basic survival type equipment and see if there's anything that you want to top up on that. And if you're one of those lucky ones, certainly I'm not one of them, that's got access to vast resources, then maybe now's the good time to start thinking about that cabin in the woods. Anyway, that's it. Just want to give you a heads up on that story. It is food for thought, and it might get you out there on the internet and doing a little bit more research into the whole subject of prepping. Thanks for visiting, and if you liked the video, click on the like button. Also click on subscribe so you can find your way back, and I look forward to seeing you again in a future video.